Hey everyone, my name is Chris and I'm wanting to make this video for you today to talk to you about Safe Eyes. And if you're not familiar with what Safe Eyes is, it's a parental control filtering software that allows you and your family to stay safe online. Now the reason I'm making this video is because I have two teens of my own and I have been searching all over the place for a decent parental control internet filter type software that would allow them to safely search the internet without me worrying about where they're going or what they're doing online. And so finally, after I came across one that I felt performed way better than any others that I've tried out there, I wanted to make this review video on Safe Eyes and show you inside the software so you can see what it does, and just to tell you more about it so you'll have a better idea to know what it is in case it's something that may fit you and your family. Now, I don't work for Safe Eyes, or actually Safe Eyes I believe is now owned by McAfee, the antivirus company. I do not work for them, nor did they pay me to make this review. This is just something that I felt I wanted to share with you in case you wanted to know more about the software itself. And so here we are inside the administration area. And this is where you can set all the options for how you want the software to perform. So inside of Safe Eyes, you're going to see here there's three different columns. The first one is to choose banned categories. The second one is to create your own site list. These are websites that you want to allow or websites you want to block. And also how to configure banned keywords and phrases. Now over here you're going to have a list of all the users on your computer. You can simply add the users just by clicking add a new account, and that way you can control each user in your family and have different settings for each one. So the first thing you'd want to do is go to the choose banned categories, and you'd want to go down through here and pick out the ones that you don't want your this computer user to access. So for instance, this one here, the one's adult. I would click here for banned, and what it would do is it would check mark it, and it would also check mark alert. And what this does is if they try to access this banned account, it's going to alert me through my email account and letting me know, say, hey, this user actually tried accessing an adult website. And so it'll also keep me up to date on knowing exactly what my family's doing online. You know, if my kids are out there messing on the internet and doing things they shouldn't be when they should be doing homework. And so you can go down through this list of categories and you can check mark each one. There's gambling, games, hate sites, illegal, lingerie, nudity, pornography, profanity. A lot of categories are on here that you wouldn't want your family accessing, and by check marking it, it simply blocks those categories from them being able to see any types of those websites or even videos. If they go online to YouTube or ABC, NBC, or any of those websites, which now have a lot of their own TV shows on there, which a lot of kids shouldn't be watching, it's going to block those so they shouldn't see them as well. Next is the program controls. This is your instant messengers, your file sharing, media players, and even custom programs that you can add. And by clicking the plus sign, it's going to drop down and show you all the ones included. And like I said, you can add your own, but if you want to block these, if you want to block all instant messengers, you would just simply tick the box right there and click apply, and then it would take effect on the user that you currently have selected over here unless you check mark this box as apply these settings to all users, and then that would affect all the users on the computer. And then next is time control, and here you can schedule their usage times, when they are allowed to be on the internet and when you don't want them to be on there. And so right now we have this user selected, and I can go through here, and if I don't want them accessing the internet during these times, I would simply check mark or red out these areas right here so they would not have access to it. And then just by clicking apply, it's going to apply those settings. Now remember, you can set different times for each user. So if you want one user to be able to access the internet during certain hours and another ones during other hours, that way they're not fighting over who's going to use the internet when, this is a great tool to use for that reason. Next is the pop-up blocker. This is simply just a pop-up blocker that blocks pop-ups from coming up. And usage logging. This is where you can log all the information that's monitored by Safe Eyes, and you can choose to store it on your computer or the Safe Eyes server itself. So if you want the information saved on your own computer where you can just go in there and access it anytime you want to. Or you can save it on the SafeEyes server, which will allow you to log in securely through their website, and you can access it and see it from different locations. So if you're at work somewhere and you want to see what's being monitored from SafeEyes, you can just log on to your account, your online SafeEyes account, and it will show you all that information. And then there's usage alerts. This is what I was talking about earlier, where it says it'll send a person or the administrator an alert when an individual or when one of the users accesses these websites here that are check marked with alert. You can see here as you check mark it, the alert comes up, and you can change this here. So what I can do is I can change this to say 1, and then if they try to access one of those types of sites, it's going to send me an email within 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or however long I want to set it for. And you can just add email addresses. You can even set it up for a phone call and even a text message. So if they're accessing a certain site you don't want them to, and you want to know about it, you can it'll actually give you a call and tell you. You can have it send you a text message even just by selecting your carrier, your phone number, and the name. And then you can have it set up to send to over 30 alerts. So it's really powerful. And so this is what SafeEyes is, and it's not, this isn't no spy software. It's not something that's going to allow you to go in there and spy on your spouse or spy on your family just because you want to be sneaky and know what's going on. But this is SafeEyes parental control software is one of the best programs that I found to filter the internet and to allow my family to be online and to surf the internet while they're doing their homework, while they're playing games online, or just looking up information, and not have to worry about them running across information that they shouldn't be seeing or reading about. And so that's what SafeEyes is, and I do highly recommend it. I overall think that from all the ones that I've downloaded, it is by far the most effective that I've ever used. And now if you want to check it out, if you want to get more information about it, you can go to their website, and I actually have a link where you can download a free trial, and you can see it there on your screen. And I also have it listed in the description underneath this video. So if you just click on that link, it's going to take you straight to the site, which is right here, and it's going to tell you all about it. It's going to tell you what it filters, the kinds of reports, that it works on Mac, operating 7, even the iOS. And you can see down here, if you click on any of these icons, it's going to give you the detailed information about it, and it even works on mobile phones and iPads. And then you can go down here and you can see the features on everything that it does. And overall, it's an extremely powerful tool. And then if you go to that link, like I said, you can come here and you can download a free trial of it. This here is the main site, and if you go to it, you'll notice up here it says it'll say right here, buy now or renew, but there's no free trial link. You enter in the link that's on your screen and go to it, you'll notice that there's a free trial link right here, and so you can download a free trial and try it on your computer and see if it is something that you think will work for you and your family. So I hope this review's been helpful, and like I said, this is a great product, and I do highly recommend it, as well as you can see that there's a lot of recommendations here, and they've won numerous awards. And so I wish you the best with it, and I really hope that it does work just as well for your family as it does for mine.